Basket of wisdom. Presence. Unshackled Dream. The story begins. One peaceful Thursday morning, as the sun peeked over the horizon, I found myself on a lover's bench beneath the sprawling shade of an orange tree in our compound. The cool breeze gently kissed my face, arms, and legs as I immersed myself in the inspiring words of Unstoppable by Lucky Raphael Normji. Beside me, a glass of chilled cereals juice rested quietly on a small table, untouched but inviting. The soft chirping of birds above added music to the tranquil atmosphere. I paused for a moment, letting the mid-morning sunlight dance across my skin. Smiling, I stretched and gazed at the golden beams reflecting off the house's sliding panels, feeling completely at peace. But that calm was interrupted by a sudden movement near the gate. I turned my head just in time to see Samuel running toward me, his face lit up with excitement. "It worked," he blurted out, his words tumbling over each other as he caught his breath. "But I think I need another idea, something to make my dream even bigger." Curiosity sparked in me, and I urged him to explain. His joy began to mix with regret as he opened up, telling me the story of how he had been forced to live someone else's dream instead of his own. Samuel's story was all too familiar. His father had decided his path, choosing accounting as his course of study, so he could eventually take over the family business. As a result, Samuel became an accounting major at Obrampong Business Academy. But Samuel's heart belonged elsewhere. He had always been a natural designer, filled with ideas that flowed effortlessly. He tried to comply with his father's wishes, excelling in school and meeting expectations, but deep inside, he felt trapped. He described the experience as being locked in a shrinking box that squeezed tighter with every passing moment. The pressure was unbearable, and the longer he stayed in that box, the dimmer his creative spark became. His love for design faded, replaced by feelings of fear, inadequacy, and even depression. It wasn't because he lacked ability, he made good grades, but because he was living a life that didn't belong to him. In his struggle to cope, Samuel tried different things to fill the void. He ventured into sports, even becoming a sports analyst, but none of it came close to the joy he once felt when he created. One evening, he hosted a small gathering with friends. Laughter filled the air, and as the night wore on, someone dared him to create an artwork. Slightly tipsy, but open to the challenge, Samuel picked up a brush. To everyone's astonishment, he produced a masterpiece. The next morning, sober and clear-headed, Samuel found himself staring at his creation. Memories of his first love, design, flooded back, filling him with a warmth he hadn't felt in years. That masterpiece was more than just art. It was a key to unlock the cage he had allowed himself to remain in for 6 long years. Fueled by this rediscovered passion, Samuel decided it was time to take a stand. He confronted his father, pouring out his heart and declaring his need to pursue the life he truly wanted. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. As he recounted the story to me, tears welled up in his eyes. He blamed himself for the years he had wasted living someone else's dream. I placed a comforting hand on his shoulder, reminding him that the important thing was that he had finally awakened. With a newfound energy, he straightened up, grabbed my glass of juice, and drained it in one gulp. Then he looked at me, his eyes glowing with purpose. It was as though his soul had been reignited, and at that moment, we both shouted together, "Awake, O sleeper!" Samuel's story is a powerful reminder that life is what we make it. Too often, we let others dictate our paths, but the truth is, we are the authors of our own stories. If something isn't working, we owe it to ourselves to change it. Take a moment to reflect on your journey. Are you living your dream or someone else's? If you feel trapped, remember you hold the key. The first step is to take control and choose a life that truly makes you come alive. Lesson 1. Dare to move toward your passion. Pursuing your passion often requires bold decisions and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Like Samuel, you must have the courage to confront challenges and make necessary changes in your life. Lesson 2. Your passion brings fulfillment. True satisfaction comes from doing what you love. When Samuel rediscovered his love for design, he found a sense of purpose and joy that had been missing from his life for years. Lesson 3. Don't let others define your path. It's essential to listen to your inner voice and prioritize your own aspirations over the expectations of others. Samuel's journey shows the importance of breaking free from the plans imposed on us by others, to live a life true to ourselves. Lesson 4. It's never too late to start over. No matter how long you've been off track, there's always a chance to rediscover your passion and begin anew. Samuel's 6-year detour didn't stop him from reclaiming his creativity and pursuing the life he truly wanted.